Taurus, 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 Taurus. All right. You have been keeping your head above the water here, trying to keep things afloat. And it's kind of like a continuation of that. Things have just been going through that way. But there's something about this. There seems to be something peculiar about how things are shaping up, or something. There's a difference here that's being made. Something has been triggered, and it's like it's sending your highest senses to kind of react, if that makes sense. There's something that you can see something is about to happen, or the dynamics within a relationship or connect, whatever kind of connection this is, could be somebody you work with even, is shifting. The dynamics are changing here. It's like there is a it's that time to move to different places. You know, it's that something just feels like, you know what, I see you being very self-sufficient. And because you're so self-sufficient, you're very happy to go about things on your own, to do something on your own. If it's a project you're dealing with, if it's some sort of relationship, there's something that you're actually very content, happy, and satisfied with going about it your own way. And I do see that it is something that you actually will end up being very happy about, preferring it this way. And it doesn't mean that that the other connection here is gone or it's turned sour. It's nothing like that. There's a natural progression that is happening here, and so that's really nice. It's like there's that kind of agreement. There's no kind of upsetting anybody or anything like that. It just feels natural, feels right. You know, and it's good. It's very civil, amicable, and all of that. And it's not a breakup or anything. I don't see that. It's just things feel like it's going in the right direction happily, even if it's not together. You know, and it also shows that it shows your strength. It shows admiration towards you, in fact, because you are more than capable of doing something your own way here, supporting yourself, having that independence. There's a situation here that you're going to see very clearly, very closely. You're taking a closer look at something that you were skeptical about or cynical. There's something there that you weren't quite sure of, you couldn't quite grasp, and you're taking a deeper look, more detail, and something does come through where you're like, oh, you know, you're getting a lot of answers, a lot of clarity, lots of answers here. And it is something that I see you may want to delve into a lot more. Whatever this situation is, it actually feels better for you. You know, it could be something like, let's say some sort of, I will give it's just an example, like some sort of exercise that you've never heard of before, and you kind of like, no, this is nonsense, and you start to look into it, and you do it, you get curious, and you start doing it, and it's like, oh, I see this is something that you're starting to implement, because it actually works in some interesting way. There is something, okay, get an extremely random specific message about a long corridor that you often walk down on, and sometimes it feels like it's just never ending, and you just want to get from one room to the other, wherever that may be, your home or place of work or somewhere. It's very extremely specific. But I do see you could be bumping into someone, and it's like now you enjoy kind of going down this long corridor because some things are starting to become a little bit unexpected. I know that sounded so strange, but please let me know if that's you. you feel like you're a fish out of water with something that will happen maybe suddenly. Something's going to appear, an opportunity is going to appear, and you feel like you're a fish out of water. But to be honest, if anyone can do it, Taurus, you can. And you will actually learn very quickly, get a good grasp of it, and do it very, very well. I see you being very pleased, very happy with all of that. Okay, 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Aha, oops. Okay. The Moon. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Exactly what we were talking about. There is a shift in the dynamic, something here that is happening. And I do see for some of you, maybe for some of you, you feel like it's too soon, but you're needing some time away. You're needing some breathing space. You need to kind of figure a few things out and visualize a lot clearer as well, is what I am seeing. You are being set free in many ways. And this is, again, I see it as a natural progression. It is good timing for you. You may not feel or see it right now. I do see some of you do feel it, but more of important information will be coming through, and I see that happening very soon. There is something that is guiding you. You're sensing it. You're listening to your gut instincts, and I do see that. The more you welcome these changes, the better, more smoothly it will go as well for you. There are a few things that you've had to sort of reflect on and think about. And there's an inner knowingness as well, but whatever it is that you kind of suspected or thought about is coming to the surface. Listen to your instincts, to your gut. That is important. Even if you feel like, oh, I'm going to try and go a different route to where I usually go. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. If it doesn't feel right walking down this street and you can't explain it, listen to your instincts. There's something that's come through. Okay, Ace of Cups. And the 2 of Swords here. All right. Ace of Cups and the 2 of Swords. There's something very purifying about what is going on with your energy, with your soul, with your mind. As I was talking about, there's a lot more clarity that is starting to come through. There's a depth to what is going on. It's not just surface level. You're really going deep down, and I do see there are emotions that are coming through, not afraid to express them or let them out, bringing up that happiness, knowing that you are going to start to live in more abundance and that energy of abundance as well. I do see your vibrational levels going up, and you want to maintain that as well. There is some special situation going on that you are starting to draw in the right sort of connections, network, at the same time having your own space, because I do see that is quite important here. In the 2 of Swords, you're starting to see things in a new what I see here in particular, the universe is trying to show you a different way, see something in a have a different perspective on the situation, but also you're needing to make an important decision here. So there is very kind of like deep introspection, deep changes going on internally with you. And there's something that feels very like refined, something that is going like the right timing is what I'm saying. It's like it's the right time. And it's just about you letting go and maybe trying out a different method, different way of doing things, letting go. There's a type of stillness that I am also seeing that is quite important. Not everything has to be kind of go, go, go either. I see a new kind of responsibility coming through. This could be something that's being presented to you. And you're more than capable of doing so. This could be like the fish out of water that you feel. And it's like, oh, can I do this? Yes, you can. You can. It's just about believing in yourself. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. believing in yourself. There is a door that is opening. There is something that is coming through. There's a yes answer here with the Page of Wands. You are everything that you've been discovering, that you've been finding out. Now it's a good time to actually implement that, take that action. You know, there is, and again, I see is this sort of unexpected opportunity that does arise here for you. And it gives you more independence as well. And it's something that you've been very curious about, and I do see you will be very, very passionate about. Somebody's also bringing you some surprise gesture or reward of some kind.